Okay. Well, hello. So for this morning, or whenever you happen to be watching it, let's do like just a 15 or 20 minute flow. Sometimes you don't have a ton of time, which is an illusion. Really, we have all the time in the world, but or it's not real. Well, let's not get into that, right? This is a 15, 20 minute flow. Just in all levels, something pretty simple. And of course, as always, make it your own. And we'll start right in our seats. It's just a really nice way to anchor in to the present moment. Whatever a comfortable meditative seat means to you. Gently close your eyes. Engaging conscious breath. So this is the breath that goes beyond just the regular kind of mundane, happens on its own breath. This breath, you feel the breath coming into the body. It fills the lungs, fills the belly. And you ride the breath back down. Breathe out of the mouth. Take 10 more breaths here. Cycles of breath. Connecting with the cycles of nature. Feeling the energetic shift into your practice. Connecting with your pranic tube, a beam of energy running up and down the front of your spine, pulsing all the way to the center of the earth, back up through your body at the crown of your head into the cosmos, connecting you with the central sun. Remembering that we are part of something bigger than ourselves, that is ourselves. Om Namah Shivaya. Let your eyes gently flutter open, reach arms to the sky. Exhale, thumbs to the heart. And say a prayer, make a wish, set an intention. Place your hands on your knees face down. Seated cat-cow flow. So with a nice deep breath in, lift your heart. Be easy on the lower back for these first movements. So shoulders roll back and down. And exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Scoop your tailbone underneath, arcing the spine. Take 3 more cycles like that. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Breathe in. Pause at the top. Heart lifts. Exhale. And inhale. Lift your shoulders back up above your hips. Come to your neutral spine. And exhale. Unwrap your legs. Hug your knees to your chest. Scoot back a little so you can extend your legs out in front of you. Send your right leg forward. Let the sole of your left foot come up towards your body. So you're hugging your left knee in. Hug the left knee in. Let this be a chance to really lengthen the spine. So breathe. Either keep this left foot right where it is, or go ahead, cross your left foot over your right leg. We're twisting. So, let's see, I'm opposite you. Left arm reaches up. Oh, no, sorry. Right arm reaches up. Twist over to your left. Either hug the left knee in or hook the outside of the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Left fingertips come back behind. And just breathe. It might feel good here to very gently let your chin drop down towards your chest and then lift the gaze again. One more time. Chin drops down towards the chest. Only if that feels good for your neck. Check in. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale. Breathe in, unwind all the way to the other side. So we're twisting in the other direction. Now, the left elbow comes into the left knee. Be extending that arm. Now the right fingertips come back behind. Breathe. Inhale, come back to center, unwind. Uncross the foot. Let the sole of the left foot be into the right thigh. Wiggle from side to side a little bit. Make sure your sits bone are rooted to the earth. Our little chimes here. Breathe in, reach arms up. Exhale to fold. Take it easy. As they say in India, take it easy. Neil would appreciate that joke. That's what Krishna Das says at the end of all of his concerts. Sounds like he's gonna say this like really profound thing. And I guess take it easy is a profound thing. Take it easy. All right, inhale, lift up out just a little bit. Exhale, fold back in again. Waking up the body. 2 more breaths. And breathe in, walk your hands back up. Breathe out. Bring left knee back in towards the body. Take hold of the back of the right knee, bring it in. Extend the left heel forward. So the same thing on the other side. Bring sole of the right foot in towards your hip, your pelvis. Hug the right knee in. Get the spine nice and tall. And cross right foot over the left leg. Or keep it here. It can stay here. And we'll twist. Inhale. Left arm goes up. Exhale. Twist to your right. Either hug left knee in or hook the left elbow outside of the right knee. I said it backwards. Okay. Right fingertips back behind. And just breathe. Whatever time of day it is that you might be watching this, unwinding is always a good idea. Twisting is always a good idea. Breathe. And inhale, unwind all the way to the other side, so twist in the other direction. Right elbow comes to the inside of the right knee, left fingertips back behind, tall spine. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale and cross the foot. Let the knee fall out to the side. Breathe in, arms go up. Exhale to fold over the leg. 3 breaths here, or maybe 4. Taking it easy. Inhale, lift up out just a little bit. Exhale, fold back in. And breathe in, take it up. Let your shoulders come back up above your hips. Take hold of the back of that front knee, bring it in. Bring both knees into the chest. And bring your hands back behind you so you can heel toe your feet out towards the edges of your mat. Maybe your feet even come off your mat a little bit. So heels turn and toes turn out. Take it out pretty wide. Okay. So this is like a goddess, low goddess squat variation. So we're sitting on the earth instead of being up on our feet. If you would prefer to come up onto your feet, go ahead. Or come up on, so you'd be here. But for today's purposes, I'm going to be here in this, like more of a supported variation. So still, elbows to the insides of the knees, long spine. The spine might want to round forward, lengthen it up. You want to really feel an opening in the hips. Come back to that smooth, slow, conscious breathing. As you inhale, you're drawing energy up from the earth. And as you exhale, give back. Breathe in. Breathe out. And heel toe your feet closer together. Bring them about hip width distance apart. Let your hands come back behind you. And windshield wiper your knees out from side to side. Release your glutes, get a little bum massage. And as this starts to warm up, as you lean out over to the right, lift the left hip. And then come back to the other side and lift. Take it from side to side. Come back to center, engage your lower abs. Lift yourself up. Let's do just a little bit of abs. Let's do some boat. Okay, scoop. So you're like clicking. I feel like it's like this click. So the front side of the body is shortening right in here, and you can balance. So option one, just balance with your hands back behind you, your fingertips facing forward, and you can have your toes be to the earth. You want to really engage the lower abs, so pelvic floor pulling up, belly button pulling up. You can lift your toes. Maybe lift your hands as long as your lower back feels good. I'm going to pulse here, so I'm going to bring my hands back behind again and pulse. Yeah. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let feet come to the earth and just drape over your knees. Let your chin drop down towards your chest. Feeling this stretch all the way down from the top of your head, right down to your rhomboids, the middle of your back, the upper middle of your back. And make your way into your tabletop pose. Okay, I'm gonna face this way. Cat-cow flow, just because we're here. So breathe in, belly towards the earth. Exhale, reverse that. Take a few 3 rounds like that. And come back to your neutral spine. Belly button pulling in and up. Send the right leg back behind. Scoop the right knee towards the right elbow. So make this circular motion. It's not just forward and back. It's a circular motion. Yeah, so we're warming up the hip. Loosening up the hip. Take 3 more like that. Switch directions. Extend right leg back behind. Flex the toes down towards the earth. Then place right knee right back on the earth. Sit back on your heels. Roll through the left shoulder. So now the same thing like we just did in the hip, do in the shoulder. Nice big circles. Switch directions. Okay, shake out the wrists. Shake it out. And bring hands back to earth. Come back to your tabletop pose. Nice strong lower abs. Extend the left leg back behind. And then same thing, left knee, left elbow. Swoop through. Heat it up, wake it up. Switch directions. Use your abs to move your leg. Think about that. Think about using your abdominals to move your leg here. Okay, send left leg back behind, toes point down towards the earth. Really flex the left foot. Right, so you're feeling this in the calf. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let it soften. Left knee comes down to the earth. Sit back on your heels. Roll through the right shoulder. So just like we did to the leg, to the hip, do to the shoulder. Switch directions. Whee. Okay. Bring hands to the earth in front of you. Come into your child's pose. Now, you can keep your knees close together, or you can have your knees out to the edges of the mat. 3 breaths here. Make your way to your downward facing dog. So lift hips up off your heels, tuck all 10 toes, send your hips back and high. Taking care to make sure that your shoulders are not above your wrists, right? So you're not here. If that's happening, bend into your knees, send your hips up, swoop them up. Okay. Take a look between your hands, bend into your knees, bring your feet up to meet them. So you come up to the top of the mat. Breathe into lift halfway, long spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift to rise all the way up. Arms reach up overhead. Take hold of opposite elbows. Lean out over to the right. Come back to center, take it to the left. Come back to center, reach arms up. Exhale to fold, hands to the earth. Bend into your knees so much your hands can come down. Let your right foot stay where it is. Extend the left foot all the way back. Okay, let the body get used to this shape for a moment. Maybe shift forward and back. Okay. Then come back with the right knee above the right ankle. Spin the left heel down. Warrior 2. Just like a breath here. Warrior 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. Cartwheel down. Hands frame the front foot. Step the right foot back to meet the left, or send it high, your choice. So come back to your down dog. Pigeon. All right. Slide right knee towards the right wrist. Wiggle left toes back. If you would prefer pigeon on your back, go for it. Absolutely. Okay. We've got right knee off to the side. Right foot, right heel tucked underneath. So you're not here. You've got this right foot towards the midline of your body. So you feel the opening in the hip. You feel the stretching, this gorgeous stretching in the front side of the left hip. If you want, come down onto your forearms or even lay out. Guess what? 3 breaths. And And breathe. And inhale, come back up onto your hands if you laid out. Yep, up onto the hands. Lift the back knee. So tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Come into your plank pose. So knees could come down. This could also be table instead, your choice. If you're on your back, hug your knees to your chest, make little circles on your lower back. Okay, little half vinyasa here. So I'm gonna lower down knees, chest, chin. Inhale to your cobra or up dog. Get this back bend here. If you're on your back, maybe happy baby, or just enjoying having your knees into your chest. And exhale, heart returns to earth. Now, wherever you're at, roll onto your right side. Okay, so if you're on your back, make your way so that you're on your belly, and then roll to your right side. Extend your right arm way out in front of you. Push into your left hand. Roll to your right side. And you can either rest your head into your right hand or just rest the right side of your head on the inside of your right arm. Bend your knees a little bit. Flex that foot on the earth. Really bend into left knee. Reach back behind for left foot with left hand. Yes, quad stretch. And breathe. This is turning into a half-hour flow after all. That's good. One more breath. And release the quad. Come back onto your belly. And either come right to child's pose and rest there for a breath, or you can try this fun thing. So hands come back a little bit more. Slide them down your body a little bit more. Really squeeze your elbows to the sides of your rib cage. Lift your knees. Belly button pulling in and up. Reverse push up here. And then lift it high. Let's all come to downward facing dog if you're not there already. Inhale, send the right leg back in high. Exhale, take as many steps as you'd like. Right foot comes between the hands. Left foot follows, bring it to the top. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Send energy down through feet, lift to rise all the way up. Colors of the rising sun. Take hold of opposite elbows up above your head. Lean out over to the right. Come back to center, take it to the other side. Then come back to center, reach up. And exhale to fold. Breathe in, lift halfway, long spine. Exhale, fold. Bend into a knee so much your hands can come down to the earth. Left foot stays where it is, right foot extends back. Let your body get used to the shape. Both sets of toes pointing forward. Go ahead, spin right heel down. Make your way. Warrior two. Saying hello to warrior two. 2 breaths. Cartwheel down, hands frame the front foot. Lift the left heel. Step left foot all the way back. Downward facing dog. And bring left knee to the left wrist. Or make your way onto your back for your reclined pigeon, your choice. Your choice. I'm gonna come up here. Okay, so pigeon. Making sure you're on the top of the right foot, top of the right thigh. If you want, come down onto your forearms or lie out. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Lift yourself back up if you're in your half pigeon. If you are in recline pigeon, hug knees to chest. Make those little circles. All right, hands to earth. Make your way onto your left side this time. So I'm just gonna lean and slide the left foot back. If you're on your back, just roll to one side or come onto your belly. But reach the left arm out in front of you, or rest the left side of your head into your left, your left hand. Bend your knees a little bit. So bend your knees a little bit. Flex that foot on the earth so that you've got some leverage, so you can go like this. Okay. Bend into the top knee. Reach back behind for foot with hand. Quad stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. And release the top foot. Come back onto your belly. We have a little vinyasa here. You stay where you are, I'm gonna move. So again, this is either cobra, or if you want this time, bring your arms back behind you and interlace your fingers above your sacrum. And send your knuckles down towards your feet as you lift your heart. Don't force that though. Just only if it feels really good, if it's available in the moment. And only if you have interlaced your fingers. If your hands are still in your cobra, don't do this next part. Maybe lift your feet. So if you're in your cobra here, don't lift your feet. Only if you've interlaced your fingers. Okay, breathe in. Breathe out. And release. Hands come by your shoulders again if they moved, or vinyasa your way back to your child's pose. Then make your way to your seat. Come back to whatever that comfortable seat means to you. Move our chimes. There's the wind more. Yeah, maybe drink some water. I'm gonna take our final resting posture in our seats. So if there is any other twist or stretch, take like a minute or so, any other twist or stretch your body would love or is just craving before coming down to your seat. While I wait, I'm just gonna sway from side to side. This feels really good. So using the heels of my hands to push into the leg, right? So as I sway to the right, I'm using the left hand to push to the inner left thigh. And come back to center. Or maybe you've just got here, cool. Shoulders above the hips. Belly button pulling in and up. Pelvic floor pulling up. And take some rolls through the wrists. Inhale, reach arms up overhead. Exhale, bend into your elbows, cactus out your arms. Spin your palms towards the side of your head. Yeah, so palms facing in. Make sure belly button's pulling in and up and pelvic floor is pulling up. Little kundalini action here. So you're just rotating from side to side, keeping the hips rooted to the earth. It's like just from the rib cage up is moving. And there's a breath here if you want it. So as you go to one side, you breathe in. If you go to the other side, you breathe out of the mouth, but you're like pushing the air out. Ready? So it's for 5, let this slow down. Let this slow down. Gently close your eyes. Bring your hands to your knees, either face up or face down. Let the prana rush. Like a 2-minute meditation here. That's it. All right, you can do that. Do that for 2 minutes, right? You can do that for yourself. Breathe in, reach arms up. Bring arms to sky. Exhale, thumbs to the heart. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.